the Beast.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
The most decorated combat athlete in history. Brock Lesnar is hazardous to your health. I felt the wrath of Brock Lesnar. You don't want to get in the ring with this man. You don't want to get in the ring with him. You don't want to get in the cage with him. You don't want to eat breakfast with him. Brock Lesnar will hurt you wherever he's at. I'm trying not to make eye contact with him. The most decorated combat athlete in the world. Time to play the game. As the late, great Lemmy says, it's time to play the game.
And his opponent from
Listen to this place.
weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H.
This is Triple H's world. The spotlight is his home. A Grand Slam champion, one of the all-time greats. A former European champion, former Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, and WWE champion. Triple H is right where he belongs, in the spotlight, with the eyes of the WWE Universe fixated squarely on his chiseled physique. Broke into the main event scene with the likes of The Rock, Mick Foley, Big Show, all in WrestleMania 2000. And has never looked back since. The 14-time world champion. The cerebral assassin. One of the all-time greats. Trailblazing, revolutionary. Watching Triple H, I think about his rivalry with Lesnar. Breaking Triple H's arm twice, putting Mr. McMahon, his father-in-law, in the hospital. Nothing but bad blood in that rivalry. Forget the broken bones and injured father-in-law. At WrestleMania 29, Triple H risked his entire career as a competitor in a no-holds-barred match. One of the best rivalries in our sport.
What kind of savage are you? Forget your injured father-in-law?
Well,
And I think it's safe to say that these competitors will never be the same after this Hell in a Cell match.
Clobbers him with the axe handle.
and now he goes for it a second time. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Nice neck breaker. We see Triple H with some reason for concern.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
If this is the only damage he walks away from this match with, Cole, he should consider himself very lucky. But let's face it, that's just not going to happen. Not when you're inside the cell.
Everyone knows that Triple H's career is one of the most accomplished in WWE history. But I've got to be honest, I'm still mad about the time back in 2014 when he tossed me around at Raw.
That was magic.
It was horrible.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Byron mentioned still being bitter about Triple H bouncing him around a while back. Well, join the club of attacked announcers. He gave me a wedgie back when he started DX with Shawn Michaels. My advice, Byron, just get over it.
I'm sensing a trend here, fellas. Triple H has transformed from a dominant superstar to one of the sharpest businessmen the company has ever seen. Also, he gave me a contract instead of a beating, so I know he's smart.
He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
Real quick, let's remind everybody that there are no rules inside of Hell. Lesnar. With an F5! Bang!
Incredible.
Will Triple H even be able to continue?
How could you question the game? He's going for it all. Just as important as Byron's point about there being no rules inside the cell, the same holds true for outside the structure. As we've seen many times in the past, superstars don't always stay within the cell.
No, they don't, Cole. In fact, a lot of times you'll see them competing on top of the cell of all places.
Triple H can't be feeling good right now.
You can't help but wonder how much more of this he can take. We were very close to seeing game over for Triple H right there. It's quite the accomplishment to win a championship at WrestleMania and carry it all the way to next year's WrestleMania. But Brock Lesnar did that by winning the Universal Championship from Goldberg in 2017 and retaining it against Roman Reigns in 2018.
Byron brought up Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship dominance in back-to-back WrestleManias. You have to go back 30 years in similar circumstances at the showcase of the Immortals.
Yeah, but even though both Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan won WWE Championships at WrestleMania and held the title until next year's show, both men were dethroned after 1 year on top. Brock's the only person in WrestleMania history to ever win the title 1 year, hold it all 12 months, and then retain it. I think it goes without saying, guys, Brock Lesnar is one of the most dominant forces WWE has ever seen. But, believe it or not, when Lesnar won his first WWE Championship, I think he actually caught a lot of people off guard.
Byron, Corey brings up a good point. When Lesnar defeated The Rock for his first WWE title in 2002, a lot of folks thought the People's Champion would hand Lesnar the very first defeat of his blossoming career.
Brock did quite the opposite that night, beating The Rock in the main event of SummerSlam, sending the People's Champion away for half a year in the process. Gentlemen, I think we can all agree that we've seen some pretty special moments over the years. But for me, few were more special than getting the opportunity to call the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match back in October of 2016.
He got it with the kick. Recalling that first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, I gotta say, the ovation Sasha Banks received that night was among the loudest I've ever heard, but I didn't remember you actually calling the match.
Yeah, that's what happens when you compete in your hometown, Cole, but ovations can only get you so far. And in the end, it was Charlotte walking away with the win, not Sasha.
What's Brock Lesnar putting together here?
Oh, boy.
F5.
Oh, my. This one's over, guys.
Guys, we oftentimes talk about the dangers of competing inside Hell in a Cell. But let's not forget these competitors aren't the only ones in there. It could be just as dangerous for the official as well.
When Brock is feeling it, good luck to you.
And down he goes, thanks to a vicious gut-wrench suplex.
I agree with Michael's point on the dangers of this match. I mean, the environment is so brutal for all involved. Just go back to look at referee Tim White after he officiated one of those matches.
Yeah, he was never the same after that. In fact, White said Hell in a Cell ruined his life.
Kick to the gut. Looking to lock it in here. Is he done?
When people see the success of NXT, whoa, he gets out of it. He's at another level right now, Michael.
He caught that with his face, but now Triple H is bleeding.
Some of my most rewarding work has come from spending time at the WWE Performance Center and being around the superstars of NXT. Triple H created an environment that's second to none in terms of training and learning how to develop into a WWE superstar.
The WWE Performance Center rivals any professional sports or Olympic training facility. Triple H had a dream, he had a vision of what the future looked like, and he made it happen. You can't deny the stars who've come from the Performance Center. Just look at me.
It starts to feel like a broken record with that move. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. And another one.
Talk about history. Triple H was trained by WWE Hall of Famer Killer Kowalski and made his debut in 1995. The Blue Blood Hunter Hearst Helmsley showed a different attitude when he formed D-Generation X alongside Shawn Michaels.
Goes down hard. Triple H knows about making history. Just look at the battles against Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, Sting, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns.
Triple H founded three of the most powerful factions in sports entertainment history and is regarded as one of the most dominant world champions this business has ever known. The game has also competed in more than 20 WrestleManias.
What's Brock Lesnar putting together here?
Oh, boy. With an F5.
Bang!
The game getting absolutely punished right now.
If there's a finishing move that can end in a great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. The most incredible thing about Brock Lesnar's F5 is no matter who it is, the conqueror lifts up his adversary with the greatest of ease. No one can stop this man.
The list of WWE Hall of Famers, legends, superstars, heck, even executives who have been destroyed by the F5 is too long to mention.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Here's a cover. We've seen this before. You know, Corey's point about the cell evolving in recent years is absolutely right. In fact, Byron, the structure is now well over 5 tons.
And I believe that's more than twice as heavy as the original cell, Michael. And believe it or not, it's increased in height by nearly 5 feet.
I don't know any escapes this submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
If you're just tuning in, this is Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it.
You know, I'm a little surprised, Corey, to hear you talk about the thrill of announcing a Hell in a Cell match, considering you were there when Shane McMahon, Lesnar. Good tap out time. Kimura lock is in.
The game getting absolutely punished right now.
Lesnar with a nice reversal. Of course, guys, we all remember the 1998 battle between Mankind and Undertaker. And all these years later, fans still refer to it as one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches of all time.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
This is going to be big, one way or another. Look at this. Second time we're seeing this here.
As Michael was saying, I will never forget the Mankind-Undertaker match. Just the sight of Mankind flying through the air is something that would be ingrained in my...
Looking to lock it in here.
This just ain't gonna do it.
He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Drops him with a big shoulder tackle. Detroit has had the reputation for being an electric crowd, and the fans here in attendance tonight are indeed no different. Here we go. Brock Lesnar is setting it up. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Triple H looking to finish things.
But I don't know how much
Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, and a kick out.
The Beast won't stay down.
It could be over here.
This is it.
1. There's the kick out by Brock Lesnar.
Not yet.
Boom.
Guys, I think it needs to be said that yes, while we all are enjoying watching this match, you cannot deny the real dangers these superstars are presented with here tonight. When Brock is feeling it, good luck to you.
Over and over and over. We're seeing the same move being used. The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least. I have to agree with what Byron was saying about the dangers of Hell in a Cell. The truth is that superstars change forever after competing in this demonic structure.
For once, I agree with both of you. The fact of the matter is that tonight will likely be the most demanding night of these superstars' careers.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. Here we go. Brock Lesnar is setting it up. What's Brock Lesnar putting together here?
Oh, boy.
F5.
Oh, my. That has got to be it. Oh, man, Triple H doesn't even know where he is.
And Lesnar goes for the pin. Here's the cover. A kick out before 3.
And the game team stays in this one with a kick out.
Wow.
It's hard not to recognize what Shane McMahon has done when it comes to Hell in a Cell. As Corey was saying, but at what point is enough enough?
Come on, Michael. There's no such thing as enough when it comes to Shane McMahon. Even you know that.
Brock Lesnar is about as unstoppable a superstar as we've ever seen. His losses are few and far between, and when they do happen, there's often controversy involved. I'll start with you, Corey. How do you conquer the beast?
Well, Cole, it ain't easy, but Brock can be surprised. It took Goldberg all of 90 seconds to spear and jackhammer the beast and shock the entire world at Survivor Series in 2016. So yeah, be as strong as Goldberg and take Lesnar by surprise. Not easy, but it has been done.
Corey brought up the lightning in a bottle scenario of surprising Brock Lesnar as we saw Goldberg do a few years ago. Byron, would you say any other strategy can work against the beast?
Well, the other men who handed Lesnar a high-profile defeat were John Cena and Triple H. Both men worked on Lesnar's midsection and scored lucky shots en route to victory. Though I should note,
Looking to lock it in here.
there's no way he's giving up now.
When this guy's on, look out. In addition, and he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Brock Lesnar definitely in a tough spot now.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He knows he's in trouble.
Brock moves in. This could be it. What's an F5? Bang! Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He's got him covered.
Yes! Takes it!
WWE scholars in the future will look back at this Hell in a Cell match as one of the greatest of all time.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
Big win for him here tonight.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.